Thank you for staying with us, and in our series about email section from the cPanel, we are going now to move to your machine. Last time we talked of accessing it via webmail, but today we will need to open it on your machine, and our preference on your machine is Microsoft Office. Under Microsoft Office, we are going to start Outlook. So just open your Outlook. Outlook should be loading. This time we are going to focus on 2016, which will be the same, which will help us understand the newer versions. But later in our other series, we'll also talk about lower versions. Just click next. Say yes. Give your name. Could be your personal name or the name of the company. So what you decide. Your email address. And the password allocated. Confirm that password. Then click manually configure or manual setup or additional server types, then say next. We are going to use POP or IMAP. Check on that and say next. Here we have some few information that you need to fill in as the incoming mail server and outgoing mail server. For this case, we are going to say mail dot same will happen for the outgoing mail server. The username should be the full email address. Then its password. If the settings are okay, if you click on test account settings, you should get an access. Just like what you've done, log on to the incoming server, there should be a tick and complete. Sending a test email message, then it's complete. There, that means the settings that you provided are correct. So what next is that you can click next to continue, or you need to click on more settings to check on other settings, or you can have an existing Outlook data file. In our case, we don't have any existing data file. What we are going to do, we are going to click on more settings so that something can be elaborated. Now, as you see, this place should remain that way. For outgoing mail server, some internet providers will need this option. My outgoing server SMTP requires authentication. In this case, we don't require it. Go to advanced and then make sure that you are leaving a copy of the message on the server, and don't say remove from the server after a specific time. Generally, the incoming POP3 port is 110 and the outgoing is 25. But if you were to use SSL, for example, if we were to use encryption, we are going to have 995 for incoming and 465 for outgoing. That's how it is, but we are going to use default for now and say OK. What you've done, you've created an email account on your Outlook. Just say next to finish, and you are all set. You have all the information you need to set up your account. That's what you're going to get, and click finish. Give it a few minutes. In fact, give it a few seconds so that it can process your request, and then voila, there you are. If you have an antivirus, for example, I'm having Kaspersky, it's going to protect anti-spamming, then you will need to provide that. But at the moment, we are not going to set up that. Our issue at the moment was to create email on Outlook. Here you can send, and you can receive. Once again, thank you for your time. It was a pleasure. Have any comments, have any questions, you can get in touch with us by sharing your comments. You need to like our page, and in anything, raise your questions and we'll be able to get back to you. Thank you.